Hey, you guys, happy Monday to you guys. This is starting over the series. This is chapter 2. This is just my journey chronicling what I'm currently going through, divorce, separation from my wife, right? So if you don't know why you're here, go to chapter 1, and then you'll know why you're here. Today, I want to talk to you about losing access to someone. My wife said to me, or my soon-to-be ex-wife said to me last week, because I've gone through a lot of emotions, during the course of this situation, and I was angry at one point, and she said to me, "Well, you're mad only because you've lost access to me," which at the time she said it was like, hush, right? But after you sit down and you kind of think about it for a minute, that's exactly what it was. Losing access to someone that you've had access to for any number of time, any amount of time, is tough. Because things, people start moving different, and people start moving forward in their life and doing other things. And when you don't have any part of that anymore, that becomes a problem. Now, as men, we really have a problem because we're always under the assumption that if we're with somebody, they ain't going no place. I'm a provider. I lay it down real good. She ain't going no place. All that jazz. Listen, I would tell you, fellas, to your face, don't get into that. That's a false perception. All right. If you're not taking care of business all the time, and if you don't cherish that and you don't cultivate that and nurture that, you better believe you should go someplace else and get that from someplace else. And so I struggle, or I'm struggling. Let me talk in present tense here. Struggling with the fact that I don't have access to someone that I've had access to for the past 8 years. It's tough. But at some point, we have to realize that we're mad about the fact that we've lost access to someone. This will, if we get into that, if men really tap into that and realize that we're angry because we've lost access to someone, this will kill a lot of the psycho, I got a psycho baby daddy. I got, you have these men who want to walk around here and be like, hey, if I can't have you, no one else can have you type situation. And if you just realize the fact that you simply lost access to that person and you're upset about it, it will become easier. Now, how you deal with I'm going to deal with losing access to my soon-to-be ex-wife is I'm going to get into therapy. I'm going to find the first therapist that has an appointment. I'm going to be in there because that's a struggle, and it's still a struggle to the day. A lot of men don't want to be real with that, and that's my struggle. I lost access, and I get it, fellas. I get it. I mean, you've been with somebody for however long, and they've been in your back pocket and all that jazz. You taking care of them, and you did this and that, and to one day be and it's gone. That's hard, right? So always keep in mind what is going on in your life. Always keep in mind that people are here today and gone tomorrow. All right? It's up to us and how we deal with that. All right? Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.